prestige, retinue, technology spread. We're going to upgrade that from more retinue, more prestige. That prestige is important. We can also get the mercenary garrison now. You know what? I think I will actually get the mercenary garrison first for the trade value more than anything, and because it costs a bit less. Never want to run too low on money. We do have a debt to pay off. We do have a loan to the Jews that we want to pay off soon. Also, let's go get some respect in the Muslim world. Ransom prisoners. One for a lot of money. Hold on. Who is that? Someone I want to keep imprisoned? It's one of my vassals. I could strip him of land first. I wouldn't mind stripping him of land first, actually. No one would object because he is a traitor. I'll strip him of his emirate. What else can I get? Nothing else? Okay. Strip him of his emirate, and then we'll ransom him. He's not worth as much now, but, you know, it's worth it. And this emirate that we have here, is it literally just that one piece of land? Because that'd be stupid, but it happens. No, it's also this land. Who owns this? You? You're a sheikh? Well, congratulations, loyal sheikh. For this is your emirate now. Okay, and he paid for his life. That's fine. Got us some easy cash. Alright. We're going to Mecca. Shouldn't be a long trip, but you never know. 100 gold. All are equal in front of God. Gotta do it. Make sure the Muslims respect us. Preparing for my travels. I've understood that members of the court not yet gone on pilgrimage. Well, they can come with me. Lose a little bit more gold. Not much. 20. Alright. Yep. We're on our way. Regent's in charge. Actually, who is our regent? An incredible, inhuman diplomat who's not very good at anything else. Wow, he is good at diplomacy, though. Can't complain, actually. I'm pretty happy with a crazy good diplomat ruling in my stead. That's fine with me. I feel nervous as I stand before the imam, waiting for him to choose and start reciting random passages from the Quran, of which I must... Oh, this is the thing saying that I have memorized the Quran, which is Muslim opinion up. That's always awesome. Making the Muslims, the fellow Muslims like me more. Really helps internal stability. And you know what? We're still hunting apostates. Instead, could we convert some more places, please? Yeah, we still have a lot of Miaphysites that I want to put down. They pay more tax if they're not Sunni. However, that's not useful. Right, stuff for camp one evening. Old man in poor clothing makes the camp. Has made camp at the same place. Man offers. Right, we've done this one before. Give him a tiny, tiny, tiny amount of gold. And we gain 1 permanent stewardship, which is, in a month, going to make us more gold than we spent, which is amazing. Knowing Wizards asks, what are my traits? I will check for you. What relation are you to me again? There you are. You're the heir to the throne currently. The only trait you have is curious, which is +1 to learning, but we can develop that into another better trait in education for like money. Because we're giving you duty for your childhood education, which I believe always leads to curious, which is a very good trait. It develops into a lot of good traits. Namely, it helps you with your financial education. Either than that, 22333, which is actually quite good stats considering you're still very young. How's Europe doing? Asks Memory Dump. Francia has really taken over, so France is majorly kicking ass. They have moved from Frankish culture to straight on French. So France is killing it right now. Italy is quite powerful at the moment. The Byzantine Empire is still rocking it. Serbia's become quite powerful. Is Serbia feudal right now? They are feudal, although they are Slavic pagan, which is interesting. That's quite rare. It's not a reformed religion yet, by the looks of it. So that's a rare occurrence right there. Poland seems to be consolidating power quite a bit. They're still tribal, although they're right on that edge, so it wouldn't surprise me if they change. Oh no, feudal. Okay, Sweden has gone feudal. Sweden has moved from their tribal past. Rus has a lot of land, but it's a lot of crap land. They own a lot of Finland, a little bit of modern-day Sweden. Finland right there. Yep, they have officially proclaimed it Finland, they're still tribal. Not a whole lot too interesting going on. Now France is actually developed here, but it is not the proper French power. They're actually Lombard, which is Central Germanic. So the actual France is not as culturally French as Middle Francia. So yeah, weird. Has France not an empire yet? They probably are. You know what? They're not. It's only a kingdom, not an empire yet. And it's a Carling who's in charge. Of course it's a Carling in charge. He has no martial skill. What an odd guy to have in charge of the country. Whereas, the king of Italy is a usurper. That's interesting. Good with money. Intelligent man. Although he's a lunatic and has one hand. I'm sure he has quite the story. He seems like an actually very powerful man. I'm not looking forward to the Crusades because he's probably going to be stiff competition. All right. Money is raising very quickly. Good. We're getting 327 ducats a year right now, which is nice. Gained 15 piety. We've arrived at Mecca. All right. We can either shout at every circuit or only shout the first 3 times. So we can either have a 1/3 chance of becoming proud or guaranteed chance of humble. Normally I like proud more. That's a lot of prestige over time, and I want prestige to make my empire. However, when you are Muslim, piety is very important, and you get 1 extra piety a month for this, and it's guaranteed. So humble, I would consider, if you're Muslim, humble is a better trait. Also, proud, I believe, can lead to decadence, whereas humble can lead to removing decadence. So humble's a very good trait. We'll take that. I feel invigorated. That's a good event. +1 health. We are an incredibly healthy individual. Renewed jihad. Oh, because we've hit 903, which means actually that that Ventura War is coming soon. We need to be ready for that. House of Islam is under grave threat from the onslaught of heathens and infidels in the very heartlands. In response, Magnificent Caliph Najib has declared an era of renewed jihad upon the world. Allahu Akbar. Yeah. Signals a renewed era of Islamic expansion. Also, the Bektashi order. They could be useful. Okay. Group of bandits have forced our party to make a stand. We're outnumbered, but the joy in our hearts on the pilgrimage. We have won this before. We can run away and become craven, which is cowardly. I don't want that. Martial skill down, we'd be worse in a fight, and our vassals wouldn't respect us as much. Or, we gain 10 prestige. I wish it was more, but a 15% chance of wounded. Wounded is only -1 health, though, and we are so healthy that I think we'd recover just fine, and if anything, we'd probably just get more scars, which helps prestige. I will fight them, and we didn't get wounded. All right, we're back home, which means the Regency has ended. We're back in charge. Oh, the host has declared war on us. We'll check that in a second, but we'll immediately call in our allies. We have almost 10,000 troops, which is very good. You can very, very incredibly lightly see barely a scar over our eye. But we are home now, which means Muslim opinion up. Yeah, Muslim opinion up by 5 and a little bit of piety every month. That was a good trip. All right, the fuckers we're at war with. They're Jewish. Interesting. And they have half the troops of us. I am not particularly concerned, everybody. Maybe I'm being a little bit foolhardy, but I think we might just be fine. We'll see where they land. We'll raise the whole fleet. We'll do that alt box that you guys were so helpful to tell me about. To get the fleet all in the same area. We want one big fleet. Oh, thanks for following Miss Pink Handcuffs and Orefu? Orefu, I want to say that is. Thank you for following. Welcome to the flock. I hope you enjoyed the stream. All right, you are honoring the war. Prince Abdul Jalil the Depraved. He's not nearly as powerful as he used to be, but he is the Prince of Iraq. He has 300 troops he is contributing. Man, dude, you're not as badass as you used to be. I'm happy that I'm a strong individual. Alright, you guys are marching? Yeah. Getting on the coast so we can take the boat to get wherever we need to be. Inherited a mosque in Medina. Okay. Okay, where is this guy? Where are his troops? Zoom in as far as we can, then we can still see troops. All right. All right, he hasn't arrived yet. Oh, no, he has. He arrived on the island. Odd. Okay. All right, well, if that's how we're rocking it, yeah, it'd be faster to just do this. Okay, board, and then go here, pick up who we can, come over here. Okay. Odd, but okay. What an odd place for them to land. Now, that is a wealthy place for them to land. I will give them that. There we go. Yep, they're insta-sieging a bit of... Oh, rather, I believe they might have gotten the... Oh, no, they took at the fort. That just... They bought some time taking the fort. Okay. I hope they don't hit the trade post anytime soon, because, you know... It's expensive rebuilding a trade post because they burn the thing to the ground. Okay. This is enough troops to just stomp them. Oh, hey, they did drop some off here. Interesting. Okay. We'll have to take care of this down here first. We do have a big morale disadvantage dropping straight off like this, but it's all we can do. It's a one-tile island. We had them so outnumbered, it was a slaughter. Why are they marching over here, of all places? Okay, well, drop off. Mass together into one awesome army. All right. All right, we're just gonna go stomp them. I don't think they stand a chance. We're already at 75% victory, by the way. Ironside is inherited. Oh, it looks like this child died and I inherited his land. What land would that be? Right here? I inherited this land, which is not bad, but nothing too special. Okay. I will give that away at some point, but right now we're not above our domain limit, so we'll hold on to it for a little bit just for the extra troops and safety. Improved relations, sweet. I think we can safely put them down now. Well, you know what? We'll hold them up just in case. Okay, that was an absolute massacre. They didn't stand a chance. We also got rid of a smuggler ring in Mecca. Good. It's down to the point where the only thing hurting us now is incompetent ruler, which lasts a long time. It's from the previous ruler. And city tax down, which is not the biggest deal in the world. It's not nice, but you know. Mecca is very valuable to us now. All right, you. Can I ransom you for much? 10? No, that's not happening. In the pit. That war is over. Dismiss the troops. That was, thankfully, very easy. And once again, we're going to put a fort on that because it's hard to get to that island in time, so we want anything to delay the enemies. Thankfully, the forts are very cheap to build. We've had to put one on Jeddah again, because that's the front line against naval invasions on Mecca, is Jeddah. Beautiful. All right, still building the town. We're actually looking really good now. We don't have a dangerous faction. The only faction is very weak. In general, our vassals seem to quite like us. We have a good army building up. Our money is starting to get to where it used to be. Things are actually looking pretty nice. What are you? One of our daughters. This is Dr. Nimbus. You would have a good education in learning. Go for it. Let's get an update on our money here when this updates after levy upkeep's gone. We're getting 300 ducats a year right now with our current retinue upkeep and whatnot. Still upgrading that trade post bit by bit. Ah, this is wonderful. Yeah, let's drop some more money. Get those towns upgrading for more money. I will not... Yeah, she can learn on her own. Marinery. We can repay that loan. I'm gonna wait a little bit. Yeah, the Trade Republic is probably our next big goal. Right there. How independent is it? Not. It's not. It's owned by the guy with 42,000 troops. Okay, that's a distant past. In fact, it's not even a trade republic anymore. So at some point, I probably want to like take this land back and make this into a trade republic. That wouldn't be a bad spot, because at least it is it's got a little bit along the Silk Road. It doesn't have a trade post on it naturally. However, that doesn't really matter for a trade republic because they can do coastal ones anyway as a government thing. But preferably, I'd like a trade republic to be at least partly on the Silk Road, because the money advantage of that are very, very steep. Prisoner is complaining about the dungeon. Oh, well, that's suitable. How about the pit? You're in the pit now. Could I get any decent money out of ransoms, just out of curiosity? Not really. It's one person, and it's someone I threw in the pit, I think. Fuck it. The whole chat, for some reason... the whole chat. One person, two people now, are dabbing for Allah. Don't know if Allah approves. That's not in the Hadith. Or the Quran. Real Explorer Experimenter, constantly finding new topics, new ideas and topics to fascinate her. She can become shrewd, which is quite good. That's +2 to everything. Don't mind if I do. Marinery, you are a smart individual. I can't remember. Can you guys check for me? It's on the picture I sent you guys earlier. There is an education type that can make you smarter. I believe that might be curious, where it has a chance of just bumping up your intelligence by 1 level, which is very nice. Shrewd is a level of intelligence, I believe, on that chart. Much like how rowdy can make your intelligence go down by 1 stage. All right, mosque inheritance, it's fine. You're marching? Yeah, okay. I have to say, I'm pretty happy with how this is going now, which probably means a huge crisis is gonna come out of nowhere. I really should pay off that debt soon. I don't like holding onto a debt for this long. It's just, you know, when you get an opportunity to develop your income, that's usually a high priority. Dangerous faction? Oh, that faction got a lot stronger. It's increased council power, which I hate. Who's leading it? You? Who are you? This guy? You have, like, no troops. Who here has a lot? I'll just focus on one of them. You're secluded in court. None of them have a ton, but the secluded in court guy has the most. Nah, he's a dick anyway. He hates my guts. And I'm his heir. Which means if I kill him, I get all of his land and can divvy it out to someone else. Yeah, I'll kill ya. In fact, it's very easy to kill him. Apparently people hate this guy. Didn't even have to pay money and we're at up to 114.5%. And I can bribe this guy to get another 61%. For only 27 bucks, do it. All right, we're already at 176% on killing that guy. And I inherit his land. That's looking like some easy land for me. Well, we just hit an hour and 20 minutes, and I need to fucking rush to edit some shit and make food before this pay-per-view. Thank you everybody so much for watching this live. I appreciate it. I hope you had fun. If you're watching this live, stay tuned. We'll go raid somebody and make their day. If you're watching this on YouTube later, then check out the description. You can find the Twitch TV link where you can watch this live next time at 4 p.m. Eastern Time on any given Sunday. Thank you everybody so much for coming in, and until next time, have a nice day.